Increasing numbers of owners of older houses and apartments are deciding to replace their windows to achieve the associated massive energy savings. Our practical example shows how a window replacement can be done quickly and smoothly with professional structural joint seals. When they decided to buy this apartment in a pre-war block in the city centre, it was clear to the young buyers that new, energy-saving windows would have to be installed in the course of the necessary renovations. In a detailed consultation with their window installer, the clients discovered just how important a reliable seal for the new windows actually is to ensure successful energy savings. What can I do for you? We've just bought an apartment in an old block. It's in a great spot in the city centre, right in the pedestrian zone. It really is the apartment of our dreams, but of course we want to refurbish it before we move in. We were thinking of starting with new modern windows that would naturally also help us to save on heating costs. Well, you came to exactly the right place. Firstly, we can provide you with new windows, and then we can also supply the seal between window and masonry, which really is very important. In the past, we simply injected PU foam or insulated with glass wool. This is no longer regarded as sufficient. The Energy Conservation Directive tells us that we must maintain the seal in 3 levels, which means making the inside more airtight than the outside. A special product's been developed for refurbishment purposes. It's called ISO-BLOCO Reno for renovation. I have a sample here with me. Here you can see the 3 levels. The first is the inner foil here. This is impermeable to vapor diffusion. Then the foam that seals the whole unit. This foam is also impregnated, making the whole seal impermeable to driving rain on the outside. It sounds interesting, but how's it all fitted? Okay, take a look here. The old wooden window is sawn up into pieces and removed. Then it goes outside. This creates the typical joint in the window reveal. The new strip is fitted in this recess. The foil is removed, then the strip is glued in here, and then we can fit the new window. So the new frame of the new window fits into the recess as well. Yes, but not entirely, as the new window is deeper than the old window and protrudes inside over the old one. But here at the side I can still see through it. Is that all right like that? Yes, at the moment you're right, because the strip hasn't fully expanded yet, but it will soon, and then it'll look like this here. Oh, that's really clever. That looks great, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, we'll do that then. Great. Customers are looking first and foremost for energy savings. That's the most important thing. But we mustn't forget the appearance. Everything must fit together nicely, and the whole process on site must be quick and clean. We have to meet the legal requirements as well, of course. It's a good idea to call in an energy consultant when planning building renovations. He will be your point of contact for determining the potential energy savings and for implementation of all remediation work on the building. He will also let you know of any appropriate grants and subsidies. With window replacements in particular, you need to make sure that the transition between the masonry and window frame is permanently, and I mean permanently, airtight. This is what saves energy and avoids structural damage. Our young couple opted for new PVC windows that are to be sealed with the innovative ISO-BLOCO Reno renovation system. Replacement of the windows can start. There are modern tools available for today's window replacements. These reduce damage to the existing window reveal surfaces to an absolute minimum during the replacement process. Plaster is removed from the old frame using a special window saw. It can then be taken out cleanly and easily. This creates the perfect base for sealing the new window. In this way, the inner and outer reveals are retained when the window is removed. This controlled window removal means that a U-shaped recess is retained in the masonry. The new ISO-BLOCO Reno sealing system is fitted in this recess. It was possible to determine the right strip dimension, 75, 8 to 33 mm, right back when we measured up from the depth of the window frame and the resulting width of the U-shaped recess. This is a massive planning advantage for the window fitter. In contrast to conventional sealing methods, the innovative ISO-BLOCO Reno sealing system is not fixed to the window frame. Instead, it is placed directly into the recess in the masonry created by removing the old window. The self-adhesive back of the strip has flexible sealing edges, with a gripping action that allows the sealing system to be fixed securely in the recess in the masonry. To shape the top corners, the back of the strip is simply folded back, forming a sharp crease that permits the strip to be pushed into the corners. It can be fitted very easily all around in a single step, thus saving time. In this way, the ISO-BLOCO Reno is inserted into all four sides of the window opening. In the bottom connection area, the strip is glued directly to the outer stone windowsill and can then be shortened to the profile width with a suitable knife blade. The airtight white special film membrane of the sealing product must be fitted on the room side. That is important so that the sealing system complies with the principle of more airtight inside than out. Just like the other multifunctional sealing strips from ISO-Chemie, ISO-BLOCO Reno has three functional areas. On the room side, it has an extremely low A value, creating a 100% airtight vapor barrier. In the functional area, it provides optimum acoustic and thermal insulation. And on the inside, it gives outstanding weather protection, thanks to a driving rain resistance of more than 1,000 pascals. The energy conservation compliant sealing system also meets the requirements of BG1 and BG2 and BGR, as defined in DIN 18542-2009. The special feature of this slowly expanding sealing material is that it is fixed in the masonry recess rather than to the frame, leaving the window fitters with enough space and time to insert, adjust and fix the window frame. This takes account of the client's desire for the maximum window and glass surface area and for narrow connecting joints to enhance the visual impact. Immediately after fitting, the pre-compressed sealing system starts to expand in the joint against the window profile. This produces a reliable joint seal. For a perfect overall visual impression, a sealant may be applied over the connecting joints or cover strips may be used. What I like about the strip most of all is that it can be fitted all around the frame. I also like the fact that the strip is extremely easy to handle, which means that you save loads of time. It took us less than 15 minutes. It'd normally take 20 minutes or even 25. And if you add it all up, this means a really big time saving on a large site. The canister foam always takes some time to cure, while the strip is ready to use immediately. If it's hot, it expands immediately, holds the window firmly in place, and also makes it stable. The problem of the foam dripping down and spoiling the frame is very serious, particularly with plastic windows. Brown windows can also be affected as it spoils the finish. This just doesn't happen with the strip. Wow, have you really completely finished fitting the new windows? That's really great. So fast. Awesome. Yes, ISO-BLOCO Reno is a sealing solution that really works in old buildings. Yes, and it looks as though there's never been any other window fitted there. There's just no comparison with the old window. Clean and without much mess. Super. We're really pleased. Airtight, it can start saving energy right away. Great. Yes, of course, I was a bit skeptical at the start, but right from the first trials we could see that the product is extremely well thought out and that it's easy to handle. My fitters are enthusiastic because it's easy to integrate into the installation process and, very importantly, we meet all the legal requirements.
Rechtlich sind wir auf der sicheren Seite.